I saw another creator do this, and I wanted to ask ChatGPT to see what response I would get. What would happen if Black Americans left the USA? So here is what would happen if Black Americans left the USA, y'all. Number one, economic impact. Black Americans contribute $1.6 trillion annually to the United States budget. Number two, social and cultural impact. Black Americans have shaped music like blues and hip hop, fashion, sports, art worldwide, and the USA would lose this if we left. Number three, political impact. Black voters are a key Democratic voting bloc. Their absence will drastically change elections. So what do y'all think?
Black Americans contribute $1.6 trillion annually to America's economy. So where's the rhetoric that, hey, you guys can leave. If you want to go, you can go. You are free. Where's that rhetoric? Where did it come from? Because from last time I checked, Black Americans plays a very vital and important role in America. And that is why you could see there might be some kind of indirect or subtle way to inconvenience them, but the truth is they can't leave. They can't allow them to go, because if they should go, the economy of America is going to crumble. That's a fact. And they know that. Look at economics, look at athletes, look at the music, look at everything. The business sphere of America depends solely on Black Americans, and that is why they can't leave. Oh, let me rephrase the word. That is why they can't allow them to leave, because if they leave, the country is going to crumble. Guys, let's go check out a few videos I've put together for you guys, and I'll be back so that we can properly analyze what we have watched. Do me a favor, watch till the end, okay? So that we can properly talk about this. Credits are given to all content in this video. I'll be right back, don't go nowhere.
So, since there's so many of y'all on here talking about go back to Africa, you should go, blah, 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 I decided to ask ChatGPT, Chat, what would happen if all Black Americans left the U.S. and returned to Africa? And one thing ChatGPT do not do is lie, baby. So this is what ChatGPT said. This is food for thought for everybody who's saying go back to Africa. So first, Black Americans make up 14% of the U.S. population and contribute significantly to healthcare, education, sports, entertainment, government. And a sudden departure would create significant labor shortages. That's one. Two, Black Americans contribute over $1.7 trillion annually to the U.S. economy. A departure like that would create a sudden loss of economic power. Three, Black-owned businesses, which employ millions of Americans, would shut down or relocate, shifting the wealth to whatever country all of us went to. Number four. Now this one gonna really piss you off. Loss of cultural influence. Black Americans, and I quote, Black Americans have shaped U.S. culture through jazz, hip-hop, and blues, fashion, language, and sports. Their departure would significantly alter America's cultural identity. Of course, we know that there will be a shift in elections, particularly for the Democratic Party. There won't be a need for NAACP and Black Lives Matter. But here's where it gets good again. A decline in innovation. Blacks foster creativity and innovation. The loss of racial diversity could slow technological advances. See, y'all ancestors ain't tell y'all how sick y'all was. See, y'all, before y'all found us, y'all was fighting each other. See, ain't nobody passed that information on to y'all. Y'all don't know about all that. See, our people passed information on, y'all people didn't. Y'all wanted to be lost in translation, but we know. We know. We know.
What would happen if every African American left the United States tomorrow? Let's be real. The country, it would collapse. Black Americans pump over $1.7 trillion into the U.S. economy every year, from businesses, culture, and labor. That money disappears overnight. Cities like Atlanta, Detroit, New Orleans, they'd be ghost towns. Goodbye, hip hop, jazz, soul food, black athletes, inventors, creators. The very culture that America sells to the world will be gone. Millions of essential workers gone. No nurses, no teachers, no engineers, no military strength. The system that exploited black labor for centuries will finally feel what it's like without having us. The truth, America needs black people way more than black people need America. Without us, the empire, the whole entire empire, crumbles. This has been Afrovision Network, and thank you for watching.
What if every black person in America left tomorrow? What would collapse first? Wall Street, pop culture, or the entire identity of the United States? Follow now for timelines that don't ask permission to exist, because this one hits different. Now imagine this. It's morning. Every black artist, engineer, teacher, athlete, and creator vanishes. The culture? Gone. Hip-hop? Gone. Fashion, soul food, rhythm, resistance? All of it evaporated. Wall Street crashes. Politics unravels. The NBA, NFL, and Hollywood collapse overnight. Now America has its wish. A country without race problems. But no innovation, no pulse, no future. And the rest of the world? Black excellence builds a new nation. A global superpower rooted in liberation, wealth, and identity. Finally owned by the people who built everything but never got to keep it. What parts of American identity would even be left if black people disappeared? What would that new black nation become? Economically, politically, culturally? Would America survive without Black America? Comment your raw reaction.
Like we have watched in the video, I want your views and perception to start pouring in because as we have seen, America cannot survive without black Americans. That's the truth. You see, when the Latinos were driven out through illegal migrants, blah, 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 deportation, ICE, and all of that, do you see what happened? It said he expect those people to come and take out those jobs. That was what Donald Trump said. He said he expect the blacks to come take up this job. But guess what? The blacks have moved on. They are highly educated. They have good opportunities, good job. They've built a community for themselves. It's not in the era of our forefathers whereby we do all sort of job. They can't do any out job because most of them have stepped up. So that is why till today you can see even farmers, they are crying bitterly because there's no worker for them. The blacks can't do that job anymore. They have better job. They have things that they are doing now. And that is the truth about the old story about America, that even the palm color, they know. They're trying to play psychology on the black so that they can go back to this job. But hey, they can't because they've moved past that level. And of course, they have good jobs. Man, it's everywhere. The sport is dominated by the black. What about music? What about just name everything? Just name everything. Every sector that you won't see a black. So the black are everywhere. And it shows that the fiber and the strength of America lies in the hands of the black community. You can argue with me, but this is my platform. I've said it. You can only compete. Type on at the comment section. You are welcome. Let the conversation begin. You are welcome. But the truth is, the black Americans in America are the pillar of America. They can tell you all what they want to tell you. They can give you narratives that are not factual. They may say they own the business and all that. If they own the business, the people that are moving the business are the black people. So these are reality. Let them bring it on. Let them even try to say, oh, we want all the blacks to go and all that. Latinos left. Look at what happened to the agric. Look at what happened to hospitality. Look at what happened to those places because Latinos were not around. So now They can't even try. That's what I believe. But I feel strongly that the blacks are the ones that are more important than they thought they are more important to us. They made the black more than the black made them. Imagine if the black were to leave America and they go to another place. Imagine if they come to Africa, just for example, with all the skills, exposure, with all the wealth and all that, and they put it together and they start developing a country in Africa. What do you think will happen? It will be the pride and envy of all of them, and they know that. So that's why when they were deporting, blacks were saying, "We have nowhere to go. We are going nowhere. This is our fatherland," and they can't do anything about it because that's truly, if you know history. I know you've watched my video, you've seen several videos, you've seen all of that. It's their land, they go nowhere, and their role is too important to be neglected or to be disdained. And no, you can't look down on them. They are far too important. America can't survive without the black community. That's the fact. That's the fact. So I want the conversation to begin at the comment section. Bring your views. As I've said mine, bring yours. Let's talk about it. This is a reaction video, right? So bring your views, bring your perception. Let the conversation begin. And of course, if today is your first time of coming across my channel, please do it to subscribe, like, and share this video if you love it. And I will give you more updates once you turn on your notification button, because you'll be updated whenever I post video. Thank you guys. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been liking, and I want to say thank you to, is it Bianca? She bought me some gift. I want to say thank you. Yeah, super thanks. She bought me a gift. I want to say thank you. And of course, if you want to give me a gift, buy me a coffee or just super thank, or in any form, in any way, just click the link. You see those link there, and you can be part of this good community. Thank you guys for loving, for liking, and for sharing. I am grateful. Until I come your way again. Bye bye.